Hi, so class time, thinking cap on, let's do some myth busting. A lot of the time people will say, what is a slip disc? And I have to resist a lot of temptations to go, oh, sorry, that injury doesn't exist. Slip disc is quite an old-fashioned, term for a disc trauma. Now, this is a spinal segment, so we've got disc here and vertebrae either side. This is the front of your spine, this is the back of your spine, spinal cord, nerves. These aren't anything. So we can have, this is a nice healthy section, we can have a disc bulge. Now, if I squeeze this, you see how a little bit of that disc, can you see that? There we go, has moved and it's just contacting the nerve root, okay? Now that can cause leg symptoms or arm symptoms, depending when this is happening, neck or back. Or it might not, it might just be really sore in the back. So you can have a disc bulge. You can have a disc herniation, which is where you get kind of a bigger version of that, so we've got real contact onto that nerve root, and that often does give arm leg symptoms. Or you can have a disc prolapse, which is where the disc has that kind of herniation on both sides. So that's a really big trauma. Can you see how much that's caused damage? We'll show you from behind, put some pressure on. We get both sides sort of causing issues, which will often present with bigger symptoms, which we then tend to refer in to the really clever boys and girls in orthopedics. So disc injuries, yes, you can have an overstrain to your disc. So disc looks like fried eggs. You have your tough annulus on the outside and the nucleus, which is sort of soft and squidgy. So you can have an overstrain to the annulus, and that's something that does generally get better with some decent manual therapy and rehabilitation. You can have your disc bulges, you can have a disc herniation, you can have a disc prolapse. They are the most common disc injuries that present to me in clinic, and knowing how to diagnose the difference between that with the patient helps us appropriately, safely either treat, rehab, and more importantly know when to refer that patient, when are we not the right port of call for you. So I hope that answers the questions around slip discs. Sorry if I've ruffled some feathers, not my intention, just happy to help and advise and explain. And my daughter thinks this is the best thing ever, she loves it. But anyway, have a super day, take care.